By Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. And if you've seen my huge post, it was like writing a book today doing that post. And we're doing a really happy show for Valentine's Day. And thinking outside the box, way outside the box. And, you know, you could buy flowers or candy or whatever, but thinking different ideas. So I done my homework and I called some really good friends. And so the show is going to be really unique. So make sure you have your pencils and crayons, write down some little notes, and then if you need more information, you can get hold of one of us or give me a call and I will help you out. Our first guest is Michael.
Hey, good morning or afternoon.
Yeah, it's afternoon, darling.
All right.
And Mike and I knowing each other for, I think, as long as I know Alan.
Yeah, it's probably way too long in your mind, huh?
No, it just seems like yesterday. And Michael turned around. He started his own new company, and it's called Lawn Car Limos. Now, we're going to be talking to Mike in a few minutes, and wait till you hear of all the goodies that comes with that limo. And then also my sidekick, my partner in crime, especially in the kitchen, is Alan Borgen from Let's Dine Out. Hi, Alan.
Hello. Hey, I want to thank you for inviting me to be in his limo. But I do appreciate sending the Yugo over.
Okay.
With the tow truck. That was very nice of you.
That was our best car.
With a bottle of flat Diet Cola. So thank you very much. It was your class. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're quite welcome anytime. Hey.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. See, that's why everybody is so friendly and we're all family members. Somebody calls and going, hey, yada, yada, yada. We'll say, okay, give me 10 minutes and I'll be there. Especially the way I drive. I can be anywhere in 10 minutes, right? And then also, Foriel from Wildland Image Gallery up in Oakland. He's going to be calling in a little bit. And wait till you see what they have for Valentine's gifts. So, guys, be serious now. Listen up, take your notes, and surprise the other person in your life with something so unique they will never, ever forget it. All right?
For sure.
There you go. All right, so Mike, let's start with you. Would you please tell us the beginning of your story? When did you get started and why on this fantastic limo?
Well, when I was born. How far back do you want to go?
Back in 1895.
Not quite that far. Yeah, when I was 2 years old, I decided I wanted a limousine. No, I had the auto shop. You know, when I was with you, I don't know how many years I'd come on as the car guy. Which
Right.
I guess I stayed in that whole car thing, but now I'm on the other side of the fence, so to speak, and let go of that shop and moved over to Costa Rica for a while and planted a church over there, and that was really awesome, and just met a lot of good people and did a lot of cool things over there. That whole season of my life just ended, moved back about 6 months ago, and somehow, you know, God has a sense of humor, but this
does, yes.
went from senior pastor of a church to now owning and driving this limousine, and it's something that I've thought about, you know, throughout the years when I had exclusive auto, when I was with you, and we took care of your cars and everything, and it just kind of, it was a point in my life where I could do it. And so it just went out. It fit my personality, you know. Sorry to say, and my daughter has these same traits, but, you know, and I always apologize to her, hey, you know, you're going to have to deal with it. But, you know, perfectionism and just always being, you know, if I'm early, then I'm late, you know, that kind of whole deal. And so it really seemed to fit the whole mold of running a limo, especially with brides. You know, I don't know what that whole deal is with brides, but, you know, the Bridezilla whole thing, and that scared me. You know, women scare me in general. But then to be late to pick up a bunch of women that are going to a wedding, no, you don't do that, because then you'll just die.
Yes.
And so, like, or Valentine's Day, like now, you know, hey, we got the limo, we got this, we got that. Where are you? And it's like, that won't happen. You know, I'll be there early and etc. So it kind of fit the mold, and perfectionism, what happens in the back of that car, etc., how it's taken care of, it just made sense. I don't know how it made sense, but it did. It went from owning the auto shop to, being a senior pastor of a church over in Costa Rica to now owning and driving this limo. And so that's kind of how it all flourished and blossomed.
And I'm just impressed because he can button 2 of his buttons on his shirt, on his jacket. I mean, that's amazing.
Well, there is a story of that. I started when I was in Costa Rica, and I'd write messages. I wasn't having fun with the Costa Rica. We were on the Caribbean coast. In fact, the church was on the beach of the Caribbean. Wow. We had 3 glass walls, and I had to flip the room around because the congregation would kind of look out the windows, and I was like, well, I can't do that. So it realistically just had to be where I'm looking out the windows as I'm preaching a message, and it's like, oh, hey, check it out. There's a monkey or the toucan. So I was like, well, this isn't working out well.
That's funny.
But really, I just started swimming a lot. I do devotionals. I'd go out and swim in the Caribbean Ocean, 85 degrees constantly. I'd ride a motorcycle with no shirt, no sandals. I'd just show up at the beach and I'd swim for a few hours. And when I got back here 6 months ago, I couldn't do that anymore. I don't get in cold water. It doesn't happen. So really, it just I joined up with a gym, and I just use their pool, and I swim like almost every day. And that came from the Caribbean.
Guilt doesn't help me. I'm just telling you.
Don't feel bad, Mike. There's a lot of guys out there and a lot of females that wish when they put on their jacket they could button the buttons. Right? And that's why everybody gives us funny looks, because when we're out and about, we're all dressed up, and when I put on the suits, the business type thingy, and the buttons are buttons, and they give you this look like, how dare you? Whoa.
That's why I just stick with Hawaiian shirts. That's it.
Yes.
You know what's funny? That's what I preached in right there. Shorts, flip-flops, and Hawaiian shirts. That was all I had. That's as good as it got at the pulpit at that point.
But now
it's back in suits.
Right. And even now when people hire you for your limo, right?
This is it.
They can still dress the same way with the flip-flops and the shorts.
Whatever they want.
Right. I mean, it is so comfortable. And believe it or not, I am not joking you. I had a little to-do list, or the bucket list, whatever you want to call it, right? And most of it's already crossed off. And what was on there is I always wanted to get into a limo. All right?
That was one of mine, too. But
but
it's okay. The Yugo was another one.
Yeah, well, you'll get in the limo, right? And then when I was talking to Mike about coming on the show and stuff, he says, yeah, I'll give you a ride in the limo.
Yeah,
and I said, okay.
Dare drive down there on your own.
He drove up to the house, and luckily my driveway is long enough to fit this thing.
It fits beautifully. I think the limo belongs there in front of your house.
It was, boy, a lot of neighbors would really get kind of poo-poo-poo, you know what I mean?
What? It is what it is.
There you go. And so Mike came up to the house. We jibber-jabbed a little bit. We went down, and, of course, everybody knows I don't do anything with Starbucks coffee. We pulled into Starbucks, and people were sitting on the patio, and they're looking like, who's that, right? We walked inside, and everybody knows me there. I think that's my second home. And so I introduced Doug, one of the guys that worked there, to Mike, and they were yakking, and we got in the limo and left, and you could see these heads going,
I'm telling you.
How did she do that,
the
right?
biggest thing for the limo is Starbucks and In-N-Out Burger. Those are that's it. Those are the two destinations that everybody hits up. I don't know why. It's what it seems to be. I'm learning stuff a lot.
Give them what they want.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how the story is going, actually sitting inside that vehicle for the very first time, I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever you call yourself, do yourself the biggest favor. Call Mike, rent that limo, even just once, for the experience. The back seats are pure leather. The most comfortable. I thought my Denali was comfortable. Oh, no. And they're very soft, and he has the lights up on the ceiling. He has the televisions in there. He has the music with videos going. And on the right side of the vehicle on the inside, he has these little ice chests filled with soda, water, so on and so forth. He has the champagne, he has the glasses, he has the flowers, you name it. This person thought of everything.
Well, here's what's important. You told me you were like going to climb into the front of the limo, which I'm like, nah, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
And I get car sick. It's like, you'll be fine. Sit in the back. Did you get car sick?
No, I did not.
Did it even feel like you were even driving?
No, and when after we left Starbucks and I got in the back seat, this is so cool. The music was going. He had that little divider thing closed, right?
I had to show you what it was about. I'm like, okay,
Right.
this is the real deal right here.
Yeah.
I'm closing you off, and you're going to answer all your stuff on your phone.
It was so cool. And I'm sitting here and I'm, answering my emails and what have you. And I'm going, oh, I can get used to this.
Oh, you could get real used to that, I'm sure. But see, there you go. It's your office space.
Yes.
And and just by yourself even, and that's why there's so many looks when we pulled up at Starbucks, because when you pull out by yourself, who is that? It's like, if it's a group, it's a group, and everybody's having a good time and everything, and done everything from wine tastings to birthdays to whatever. But as far as a single person, they just walk out there, they have to know who you are. You're totally somebody. You must be. Here a 30-foot car pulls up and you get out in regular clothes. You're just kind of having a good time. But as far as just being able to sit back there and enjoy yourself and just understand that, yeah, you just don't feel that car. It's like an office space. You know what's sad is
What?
I was dating this one woman for a while, and she's, I'm like, well, hey, at least we got a limo. She's like, yeah, but you're never back here. I've not been able to be in the back. I got to find a driver so I can this is what it feels like to be back here. It's sad.
It's incredible. And Mike, tell everybody, what are the different radiuses that you go into?
Oh man, that radius is large. People ask, well, where are you out of? I'm like, well, where's your house? If it's in between LA to San Diego to Palm Springs, that car is there for you. It's just wherever you are. And I don't charge to drive the 2 hours down to San Diego to pick the person up. It starts just essentially just wherever they are. So they don't have that pre-charge. I know some people do that, but I don't. So that's it.
And so it depends on where they is and what they're doing and blah, blah, blah. So the prices, are all different. And so the best thing to do is to call Mike. And why don't you bump out your phone number?
Well, the coolest thing is now, because this is a new thing, and it's that car. You've seen it. It's new inside and out.
Gorgeous.
And it's not a normal car. It's not a Lincoln, Cadillac, or any of that. These usually a couple $100 an hour is typical, plus the tip and all that stuff. I'm maybe a quarter of that, And again, I'm a perfectionist. I show up early. I make sure nothing goes wrong. You got a bride back there. You've got a date night going on. It's like nothing is going to be my fault, especially. I want to make sure that everything's smoothed out and perfect. So it is a new company. It is online. It's www.longcarlimousines.com, and then the phone number is 833. So it's a toll free, but it's 833-456-LIMO. I mean, it's pretty easy to remember that. But all of that, everything, we're over in Paris, Madrid, and Barcelona, on the bullet trains going back and forth. That whole business was birthed when I was over there. The car, they accepted the offer on the car, so it was going to be purchased when we got back here. And literally my 60-year-old daughter and I, we designed the logo, the business cards. I got the 800 number, the website. Everything was on bullet trains shooting around that place. And we came back and everything was set up. But that's how it ended up in Europe.
That is so cool. And just think, if somebody says, did you ever go to Europe? Yes, I did.
Yes,
I'm in their limo.
And I was designing
boy,
the
is that
business while I was
bragging
over there.
And I don't know if you all can pick this up on, would you hold that up, please? In front of the camera, we're going to show his business card and then flip it over to the other information, please.
That's high tech right there.
Rich, turn it over. Thank you. And
that's the inside of the limo right there. So basically, this is a 300, and the outside you just saw. The inside is right there, and pretty much whatever you want in that car it's a lot of everything you mentioned earlier was complimentary. So all the you know, the Coke, Diet Coke, Orange, Sprite, the Martinelli's, the Fiji waters, that's all bottomless. It's all free. The snacks, everything's free. The fresh cut flowers, that's all complimentary. It's all just there, especially for women.
Oh, and us guys.
Yeah, guys get whatever. You know,
Beef
it's
jerky?
all about the women.
What, beef jerky?
No, you got to spend for
Jim's?
yourself, man. You got to take
man.
that stuff. Hey, barbecue, if you bring it, okay, fine. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's concentrated on women.
How many people can it fit?
10 people realistically. 8 people is super comfortable. You can move around, and you know, there's the 2 different TVs. There's the big one and the small one. You can jump around from one seat to another if you're 8. But if you have 10, it still fits. It still works. But it just gets a little more crowded. I've seen 11 in the back and 1 up front. We have 13 people in the car. You know, but it does work. But I try to tell people, you know what? If you're 4 couples or whatever, that's really comfortable.
Perfect.
And the seats are so comfy. Now, I would love to get them seats that he has in that limo and put them in my Denali.
Go to Europe and get 'em.
Especially that drive to L.A. and back.
Oh, I've done
sitting
that. I've
on
done
that
the
freeway.
LAX
Oh.
runs.
Oh, boy.
We had an LAX run. I picked up some people, and it was just a couple. But they, you know, they wanted to ride down, they wanted to ride back, so I work out a special deal for them, you know, to be able to do that. And they fly out for a week, and I come down and pick them up. But when they're coming back, and they had never done that in a limo, the price was basically the same as if they drove a car down and parked it. But then here you are, you're being dropped off with a limo, and you're being picked up in a limousine, and then it was a 3-hour drive. You know, typical. It was 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We leave LAX, and we're coming back to Yucaipa.
Crazy.
And they're watching movies in the back. They're listening to jazz music. You know, the flowers are back there. They're just enjoying themselves. And they literally said, we will never, ever, ever drive down to LAX ever again. You can do it. It's
Yes.
like, I don't want to do it, but I will. You know.
Well, you know, that's what I always thought of, because that drive, you know, if you're sane when you get into the car, you
Yeah.
think you're normal. By the time you get down to your destination, you're ready to use a baseball bat on
Yeah,
something.
crazy.
You know, it's so crazy. But when you do that, you can relax. Like today when I was in the back and I was doing my emails
just
and
doing
everything,
your thing.
and I went,
And you're going to
This-
work.
Wow, you know, like,
I don't want to work
hello.
anymore. This is it. This
Right.
is your work.
Well, what I'm going to do is, everybody knows Jesse J from Jesse J Collections, do a lot of work with him, and when the next runway show comes up, and that's going to be in March, I'm seriously thinking of giving you a call and getting you inside to see the show also, right? And that would be kind of cool. You know, you go down,
Well,
you're relaxed, you're happy,
Yeah,
and
but
there
here's
you go.
the deal. If you're using the limo, if you guys are in that limo, and hey, I'll give you guys whatever you want. If you guys are in the limo, when we stop, anytime we stop, so if it stops, you know, somebody's like, hey, we want to go to this dinner, then we're going to go to this show, then we're going to go to this bar, and then we're this and this and this. Every time that car stops, every time, all the glasses are washed, all the napkins are put back in, everything's stocked back up, the car's wiped down, the tires are armor-all. It's like brand new every time they walk out of wherever.
But nothing for men.
Whoa.
No.
Beef jerky.
Well, what
Yeah,
is
but
it?
if the women are happy, what more
That's
could
true.
you
If they're
want?
happy, we're going to be happy.
You
I
know-
know where to concentrate.
Right, that old saying, a happy life is a happy wife.
That's right.
Right?
And if she
Okay.
ain't happy long enough, you're
Then
not
you're
going to be happy.
in
And if she
trouble.
ain't happy too long, then you're going to be unhappy with half your stuff.
Yes. Or none of your stuff and sitting in the doghouse.
Yeah, it depends on the lawyer.
Right, if you have a doghouse, you know.
But if you have
not,
attorneys, if you have a limo, it smooths a lot of stuff over.
Uh-huh. And again, Mike, bump out all your lovely contact information.
again, all right.
Yes, again.
Yeah, www, as everybody knows, but it's just Long Car Limousines, plural, the S, longcarlimousines.com, or you can also call direct and speak to me directly. I'll be the one handling everything. It's 833-456-LIMO. And I think that's 4566 if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
But you could spell limo and figure that all out.
Yes. And if you can't, then look at the back of the card, have a magnifying glass, and look for the letters on the phone, and, you know, you can write it out.
That's right.
Right?
You saw did you see the license plate? It's Long Car.
Yes. I
People
love-
laugh at that. They're like, well, it's true. It's
It
like,
is.
you don't have to figure it out, do you? You kind of get that. You got that.
It is long. And I'll tell you, and it just blew my mind when you were coming up to the house today. I've gone, where the heck is he gonna park at? You know, I look at that driveway, and then when I seen it coming in, I went,
It's tiny.
hey, it's bigger than what I thought it was.
I need
you
like
know?
a 60-foot long limo to fit in your drive. It barely fit then.
Yeah.
That made it look all small.
Yeah,
was
but
like
it was
sad.
up off the street, though, huh?
But it did look good there. I
It
think you
did.
need it.
It looked so nice against my Denali. It really
I
did.
think Richard needs to step up to the plate. Hey, I'll go ahead and make a deal on that limo for you. Come on, she liked it. You know you're going to be buying
right.
it.
And so now, Brandon, do you have any questions about the limo or anything? No? And say hello to Brandon, the best board up I ever had. And he does all the technical things behind that window that needs to get done.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Brandon.
That's good.
That's it.
That's it.
You're fine,
That's
Barbara,
it.
get off.
And what we're going to be doing right now is we're going to take a small break, and after that we will be talking to Shamir and then Alan. Okay?
you
So
go.
stay
man.
tuned for breaks.
Miss your favorite show? Download the podcast at kcaaradio.com.
Hi, this is Cliff from Cliff's Pest Control. Have you had problems with pests lately? Cliff's Pest Control has been in business for over 40 years and is family owned and operated. We can take care of your general pest problems, that's the ants, spiders, all the crawling bugs, and we also can take care of your termite problems. You can reach us at 909-887-1862. That's 909-887-1862. That's Cliff's Pest Control, Inc., serving the Inland Empire for over 40 years.
Hi, my name is Don, and I work with my wife Marie. We are holistic health practitioners specializing in magnetic therapy. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. The benefits of magnetic therapy are speed up healing time, reduce discomfort and pain, reduce inflammation, detoxify your body, help improve blood flow. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, we can be reached at 951-743-6903. We help to relieve pain without the dangerous side effects of drugs. Some of the other benefits of biomagnetism are a safe alternative for the treatment of over 500 ailments, including cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthmas, cysts, tumors, acne, arthritis, knee pain, sports injuries, broken bones, high blood pressure, diabetes, fibromyalgia, sciatica, multiple sclerosis, stroke recovery. It also helps reconnect the brain to the nerves. We are located in Yucaipa, and we are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, got pain, get relief. 951-743-6903. Once again, 951-743-6903. Got pain? Get relief. This is Don Sampius. I'm here to tell you about MD Jar Magnetics, otherwise known as the Got Pain people. What we specialize in is biomagnetic therapy. And what is biomagnetic therapy? It helps to reduce healing time. It helps reduce discomfort and pain. It reduces inflammation. It detoxifies. It improves blood flow. It promotes oxygen. It regenerates stem cell growth. It helps with cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthma, toothaches, tumors, fibromyalgia. If you have any of these symptoms, by all means, we can help you out. Call Don and Marie at 951-743-6903. We are located at 13641 Bryant Street in Yucaipa. Very easy to find. Just down the 10 freeway, get onto the county line off-ramp, and take it up to Bryant Street, and there we are. Or you could visit us in our Palm Springs office, 555 South Sunrise Way, unit number 303 in Palm Springs. Again, got pain, get relief. MD Jar Magnetics, the Got Pain people. 951-743-6903.
You're listening to KCAA, your good neighbor along the way.
Everything back, it's nuts. And we're back. Yeah, we're just talking about another neat idea for to call Michael for the limo is when you're going down to the airport
Or a cruise.
or the cruise or the train station, whatever. Call him. You don't have to hassle about parking
and
your
driving and all that stuff.
putting
Picking
all
up
your
100 other
luggage in
people
the
on the way
car,
there.
right, and getting there on time. Trying to find a parking spot, paying for this parking
You
spot.
don't have to
then
worry
you
about
gotta
picking up your luggage.
Nothing.
Go in and get it.
right, and then you got to slush from the parking lot your luggage
Yeah.
to where you got to go to,
You
and
get to go right to the front.
forget about it.
Yeah, you're right to the front. Everybody's staring at you.
Yes.
But then your trip, like with the cruise doesn't start on the boat. The cruise starts from your doorstep.
From your doorstep.
And then you're being
Yep.
picked up. Same thing. It's all part of the deal, and it's less than you would even think. But you're Now you're getting off the boat. You're not all stressed out like, oh, now we got to get in the car and drive from, like San Pedro all the way home, whatever. You're in a limo, so you're going to be dropped off at your house. You fall asleep for all that matters.
I probably would.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, Brendan, whom do we have on the flashing light?
We have Faria from Wildland Image Gallery on line 1.
Thank you. Hi, Faria. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm good. Are you starting to do your shows on Valentine's Day?
Yes. Now, this music is just for you.
Let's go.
I need a sword.
So, what did you think? Did you like that?
I like it, but I'm from the Caribbean. Next time, put on some reggae.
The Caribbean.
Hey,
there you go. I just
time-
came back from there.
Right. Now, the last time you were on, that's the music we played, and so we thought we'd do something a little different for you.
Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I wanted to tell you. You could tell Michael with his limo business, he could pick up people and bring them up to Oakland for Valentine's Day.
Oh, totally.
Well,
That's, like,
you tell him
perfect.
yourself. He's sitting right
Yeah,
here.
that's right here, man. I'm liking that. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
You
go
know,
for
what
a drive.
Great idea. Come up in style,
Come up in style, go out to dinner on the way
Uh-huh.
down the hill, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, and you guys can exchange phone numbers and, get together and get something figured out, and there you go. So, now, Faria, I got your emails, and with the new photographs of some of the new paintings that you're doing up there. Now, why should anybody, or why should they, buy a painting instead of a box of chocolate?
Well, it's kind of like it's a bougie thing to do. I mean, if I think it's a whole package up here with Jennifer and I and Wildland Images and the Glen. You come up, it's free, walk around. I'm actually even going to give away a free print if your listeners say that they heard me on Let's Go Shopping with Bev from now until Valentine's Day. So they could come up, enjoy the Glen, enjoy the beautiful restaurants we have, the free hiking, come in the gallery, pick up a free print, impress your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and go down and have a happy hour at OG Saloon or McCurdy's over here, and some nice steaks and food, and enjoy a whole day,
Oh, hey, Bev, can I mention something?
What?
Just because this is your show and you're just so cool and we've known each other, anybody that actually does call for a limo, they get 50% off across the board.
Yay, guys, you know what?
It's because of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is getting better.
There you go.
And then Alan, we're going to be talking to him here in a couple of seconds, too, about food. How do you know? You may have one of the best Valentine's Day you ever had.
You got to ditch the chocolate, all right? Women
Yeah,
are all
yeah,
guilty about it anyway, so
throw
get
the
rid of
chocolate.
that.
Right.
Maybe like a piece, but, limo, art, and food. I'm saying that's like a woman's like, that's it. That's it.
Oh,
Now you're talking.
Whoever you're with, regardless, female, male, whatever. It doesn't make any difference. If you're happy, you want to have a good day, listen to this show, call these people, mention that you heard it on this show, and look at how everything you're getting completely different and you're saving money.
Exactly.
There you go. And adding
lot.
up the brownie points
Yeah.
without the brownies.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, brownies are okay.
Yeah.
That's Seas Candy. It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, and then Faria, now tell us more about the new paintings that you have going up there.
We've got, Bev, I paint, I have like 3,000 paintings of Oakland alone, so it's like I paint all the time, but we've come out with some new products for everybody, besides the expensive paintings, we have affordable prints, but we also came out with the tiles and the coasters and the T-shirts, all that say Oakland on them, real souvenirs that they start at like $5, $4, and they go in. The T-shirts are like they're 24, but you're not gonna find a T-shirt like this. This is all our artwork on all of this stuff. Everything in this room, the art is created by Jennifer and myself. So we really have a neat kind of a gig, and we've been in this same location like 21 years. So over the years, people have followed us. We do get our following. That's what I'm saying. If those guys listen to the show, your people listen to the show, they'll get a free print. They'll get a hummingbird print from me. Just come up. Just enjoy the Glen. Walk around Parish Ranch. Go up the hill, see the village. Go over to Los Rios, do the hikes. Come back down to McCurdy's or OG Saloon. a happy hour and a nice meal, and walk in Wildland Images and get a free hummingbird print.
And I love that print. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, you have one.
Yes, I do. And matter of fact, talking about prints, your son, Shamir.
Yeah.
Now, when I met you and Jennifer, Shamir was just turning 13.
Oh my God.
That's how many years and we're very close family knit now, very close. And then when Shamir grew up and he started his own business with computers.
Yes, yeah.
That was it. What's the name of the company?
Clickbait.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
He's
so
doing well with that.
Very well. And so what happened is when he was starting off, and he started off with the T-shirts, and he was just learning, everything that he had to learn. And he gave me a T-shirt, and I still have it. Never worn it. It's still in the plastic bag. And the letter that he wrote to me is in that bag.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, he was up to my house, and he was helping me redo everything on my computer, the website, and so on, and so on, and so on. And we got talking about all the giggly, funny things that happened through the years. I said, there's something I got to show you. So I went into my wardrobe and got the bag, and I showed it to him. He got a tear in his eye. He says, I don't believe it. You still got this. I said, yeah. And I says, I'm never going to wear it. I says, I'm looking for the right frame, and I'm going to frame it with a glass, and I'm going to hang it, with all my other souvenirs. And I told him, I says, you took after your mom and dad. And that was a good compliment, Yeah. So, and then when you're talking about the T-shirts, Alan over here, Alan Borgen, our good,
Hey, I know Alan Borgen.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, hi, I'm doing good.
Good.
Now, do you have any T-shirts Hawaiian style for this person?
I should, I know I should, yes. Yeah. You
You
can
will
come down
now.
on me for that, Alan, because, no, everything I got is Oak Glen stuff.
But it's going to be
No
a
problem,
Hawaiian
no
shirt
problem.
now at this point.
Yes. He'll find something for you.
Original.
We'll
Yeah.
find something for you.
Yeah, because his anniversary is coming up pretty soon.
I know somebody with a limo.
Yes. No, because everybody knows if it wasn't for Alan, I wouldn't even have gotten this far in radio from way back when. He's my guru.
That's your
But
fault. It's your fault.
It's his
what you did.
anniversary coming up pretty soon on how many years he's been doing radio.
Wow.
And so I'm thinking if we could find a lovely T-shirt,
Yeah.
a Hawaiian thing,
Hawaiian shirt.
that would be kind of cool for his anniversary, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, I'll just throw a palm tree right on the shirt. How's that?
Or just beef
There you
jerky.
go.
You can just put a couple bottles. Bag of beef jerky would do it. So I go in the limo, have something to eat.
Oh, it'd be a styling black Hawaiian shirt with a palm tree and a hummingbird.
Find at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets.
On a limo right there.
Perfect. Free
There you
advertising.
go. That would be absolutely terrific for that.
That's a California, that's a Malibu t-shirt, or
Right.
a
That's a
Hawaiian
Malibu
shirt right
t-shirt,
there.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And see, Alan, I don't forget about you. I don't forget any of my
Well, I didn't
family.
forget you. Okay, well,
You know that. All right, so get ready.
I
It's going to
appreciate it.
happen. Maybe a year from now, but it's going to
Okay.
happen, right?
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen.
There you go. And so, now what else is new up in your gallery, my dear?
My paintings have changed, from the wildlife and the western and a lot of the oakland orchards and landscapes to I'm doing a whole new series called Filtered Reality and commentary on life. But they're still kind of real. Today I was painting a painting called Being Human. And you can watch me paint my paintings on YouTube. Yeah, I do a YouTube
cool.
channel. If you look up our Wildland Images Gallery, you'll find the channel. And please subscribe. I need subscribers. And you can find me too on Facebook with the same thing. But my new work has changed. But I guess I'm a lucky artist because I paint my life, and I've had people follow me for so many years that, knock on wood, thank God, they kind of walk with me into different arenas. They may not be somebody who likes contemporary art, but because they've seen me paint from a cowboy or a bear right up to what I'm doing now, they still collect, thank God, So you kind of have to walk boldly when you live life, right? You kind of have to walk out there and paint for yourself. In my case, paint for myself, and hopefully the people follow. Sometimes Jennifer gets nervous when I paint certain pictures. She's like, who's going to buy this?
The right person at the right time.
Yeah, but you know, you kind of, well, if we would have, you know, I'm one of them guys. I do this stuff for me, and then I think a lot of people think like me, and you know, we all have the same life. We just live in different houses.
That's so true. And talking about houses, now, Alan, right? Foria loves food as much as I do, and his wife Jennifer. I know Michael does, Rich does, Brandon does. You know, everybody in the station here loves food. Now, with that in mind, of hearing about the limo, and also with the gallery, what kind of food do you suggest that would go for this?
Okay, you said at the beginning of the show to think out of the box.
Seriously, outside the box.
Okay.
Yes.
With that in mind, I personally wouldn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I would do it before or after, and I would go, you know, maybe like to the mountains or to the beach, plan it ahead with a restaurant to have a picnic table out there, or something different like that, something memorable. I mean, you know, dinner at a restaurant, it's overwhelming, it's going to be fast, they're going to try to get you out of there. Usually the quality sucks. And you pay more. They have a prefix dinner menu, which is usually the worst because they get more money for it. It's bad. So I'm not a real. I'm
just say it out. Don't candy coat this whole thing.
I mean, there's some good way, but I just feel holidays isn't the time. You know, I think do it before or after. I think that it'll be more meaningful.
I agree with you. And like when I was talking to you yesterday, and we were talking about it, and I says how lovely it would be to call Mike with the limo, right? And go down there with your flip-flops and what have you, and then you know the good places.
Or even do a
there.
progressive dinner where you go for appetizers one place, you go for entrees another place, go for dessert another place.
That's what you want to
do. Some fun things, something different. You know, it's
dessert's totally different.
Right.
You're just moving around.
Yeah, instead of the same old.
That way the person won't know what the heck's going on. And that's the whole idea. You want something memorable.
And, of course, you end up on the beach, down in Huntington, at sunset.
Or in the mountains, Big Bear or Arrowhead.
Oh, yes.
Or, you know, even Oakland. I mean, it's beautiful up there.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
A lot of the orchards up there, I'm sure they'll arrange it for you to have a picnic out there. I mean, anything could be arranged.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about money, unfortunately, but that's what you want. If you're going to do something, do it right.
And what kind of, now, when we were talking about going to the beach in Foria, this is right up your alley also, going to the beach in New York, planning, right? I mean, it's right by the Canadian border, when we used to go skiing.
Oh.
When we had 2 skis and we hooked them on him, and that dog, boom, right down that hill, and he wasn't scared of nothing. You know, I mean, it was a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
Yes, and let's bump out everybody's contact information.
Okay, Yucaipa Animal Placement Society. 11937 13th Street in Yucaipa, California. Our phone number is 909-790-1440. Website www.yaps.org.
There you go. And Carmen?
Calamasa Veterinary Clinic, and that's at 980 Calamasa Boulevard in Calamasa, California. So that's the 3 Callies. And the phone number is 909-795-0030. So hopefully you won't forget that.
No, and tomorrow morning, when I get in my office and post on Facebook, all this information will be posted on Facebook. Okay?
Awesome.
So, and if you forget about it, give me a call. Everybody knows my number, I think, by now.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know, if they don't, email me and you'll get it. You know, and now the other thing that I wanted to ask you ladies, all right?
Okay.
Now, this is going to be really off the wall. Because I'm curious, I'm really curious, when a family or a person or a couple comes to you, Annette, to find the animal that they want,